Subscriber count? What is it good for? Absolutely nothing? And should you judge a channel by the sub count only? Coming right up. Hey guys, it's Phantom Phoenix and this is something I wanted to talk about for a really long time. Now I've been visiting some forums and discussion boards, and on one of these there was this topic about whether the subscriber count is really that important and are so many people obsessing over the wrong statistic. And the point of the whole topic is that the sub count by itself, without the views, is pretty much meaningless, because if you have a bunch of dead subs that are not watching your videos, it's pretty much the same thing as not having subscribers at all. You gain nothing from having just a high subscriber count. Ideally, we want subscribers who actually like our stuff and are coming back and want to be notified of your next video and stay active on the channel. We all know that. And if there's a stat that you should be looking at, which I'm not saying you should, especially if you're a small channel, it makes more sense for that to be the view count. Views are ultimately what makes you money, and a view from a non-sub is monetized just the same as the view from a subscriber. I took monetization as an example because the people who are obsessing over numbers, they do so because they want to make the fast, easy YouTube money. But then there was a person who kind of had a use, let's say, for the subscriber count, and they said this. They said that when they're looking through new channels, looking for new stuff to watch, they look at the subscriber count and they are much more likely to click away if the channel has a small amount of subs, because, as they said, they gauge the quality of the channel by the number of subscribers it has. And I just want to explain why I think that kind of thinking is completely wrong. First of all, it's 2016. There are literally hundreds, maybe even thousands of videos on any topic imaginable already on YouTube. Some people say you should be good if you have a good SEO and good quality of video, audio, I don't know, good thumbnails, channel layout and all that. But in reality, even if you do have all that, you're still going to get buried under all the other videos made by bigger people who have just as good SEO and just as good video quality and just as good thumbnails and all that. And especially for gaming, since the big influencers are getting pre-release review copies and closed beta access long before the game is released, so by the time the game becomes available for us ordinary people, there's already a bunch of videos out there. And that's why it's getting harder and harder to get noticed on YouTube. People don't even get the chance to see and evaluate your video. It's simply not delivered to them. It gets buried under the sea of all the others, no matter how good it is. Now let me give you an example of another aspect of the subscriber count. There is this YouTuber that I sometimes watch. He's pretty big, he has over 500,000 subscribers, and he's really good. His videos are good and funny, and he's very dedicated, and his English and his commentary are excellent. And this guy has two friends, two real life friends that also have YouTube channels. And every now and again he helps them, he shares their stuff, collabs with them, throws them a bone if you will. Now one of these two friends is pretty okay. He has around 30 to 40,000 subscribers, maybe even more, I haven't checked in a while. And his videos are good. The commentary, the thumbnails, all the technical aspects of the channel are there. It ticks all the boxes of what a channel should have. The other guy is somewhat smaller and he's really not as good as the first guy. His videos are not as interesting, his English is lacking a little, but he's still kind of okay. He has around 10,000 subscribers and, just like the first guy, constantly growing. So both of these guys are technically okay, one more than the other. But there is no uniqueness, the special X factor, something that sets them apart from all the others. In fact, both of their channels look like a smaller version of their big famous friend. They target the same audience, they make the same kinds of videos, and really, it looks like as if they made their channels only because they have a famous friend, so that they can tap into that line of income. And just to be clear, I don't have anything against them. We all know it's hard to earn money these days. I would probably do the same thing if I was in their place. That's not the point of this, I'm only using them as an example. So, on one hand, we have these two. And on the other, there are a lot of channels that are way better than both of these guys, who do things that are original, that no one else does. They're really dedicated and really love what they do, and they are pretty original. I don't know if I already said original. They try really hard and they are struggling to get past 300 subscribers or 500 subscribers or 700 subscribers. And what's the difference between them? They don't have a famous friend who promotes them. So the whole point I'm trying to make here is that the only thing that a subscriber count can tell me for sure about someone is how good their marketing is. That's the only thing it can tell me for sure. It doesn't have to be related to the quality of the channel. I mean, it can be if you see a guy who's been uploading regularly for 5 years and still has no subscribers. There's a possibility there's probably something wrong there. But it's not a definitive rule, okay? Sub count does not equal quality by default. So, to wrap all this rambling up, don't judge channels by their subscriber count. I mean, that's like judging a girl's personality by her cup size or not. I'm really bad at similes. Anyway, the point is, when you come across a new channel, don't just click away because of the low subscriber count without even giving them a chance. Instead, take a look at 1 or 2 videos and then judge based on that. You might be pleasantly surprised. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts on this topic in the comments below. Feel free to share this video and I will see you later.